In this world, there have always been masters who inspire our deepest admiration. They are individuals who have devoted their entire lives to training, not only their bodies, but also their minds and spirits. Through years of hardship and discipline, they have reached a level of mastery that most of us can only dream of. What makes them truly remarkable is that, despite possessing no advanced weapons or overwhelming physical strength, every movement they make carries a mysterious power that forces any opponent to be cautious. So who are they, and what creates this extraordinary difference? Let's discover it together in today's video. Speed and agility. When speaking of Shaolin masters, the first thing that leaves viewers wide-eyed in amazement is their unbelievable speed and agility in every movement. This is not ordinary quickness, but a refined form of mobility forged through decades of intense and disciplined training. This rigorous process transforms their bodies, making every muscle, joint, and bone remarkably flexible, while their legs develop a steel-like strength that allows them to leap lightly yet powerfully, seemingly defying gravity. Shaolin Kung Fu is not merely a fighting technique, it is a performing art where physical strength merges seamlessly with fluidity and mental rhythm. The deeper their training goes, the stronger the bond between body and mind becomes, enabling them to control every movement with astonishing precision and sensitivity. Most importantly, their speed does not come from haste, but from a mind that has reached a state of profound stillness. A Shaolin master does not only move fast, they think fast, react instantly, and remain in complete control of every situation with calm composure. This is the rare union of mental clarity and supreme physical mastery. Throwing a needle through glass. If you are still skeptical about the incredible precision and power of Shaolin masters, consider another astonishing skill: throwing a needle through glass. With absolute focus and pinpoint accuracy, a Shaolin master can hurl an ordinary needle at a glass surface, and the needle will pierce through it as effortlessly as a hot blade slicing through butter. This skill demands not only relentless training, but also an exceptionally focused mind and iron discipline, qualities that only Shaolin monks can truly master.
We can get money for the hardship.
The needle does not merely penetrate the glass, it appears to challenge the very laws of physics. To heighten the drama, these masters often place a balloon behind the glass. When the needle passes through, the balloon bursts instantly, creating a breathtaking spectacle. Witnessing this in person is nothing short of mesmerizing. Walking on water. Walking on water may sound like something that exists only in movies, yet in reality, for Shaolin masters, it is a genuine skill that can be achieved after years of grueling training. This technique, known as Jiju, also referred to as the light body technique, is designed to enhance balance, agility, and swift movement. At first, the exercise appears simple, walking around the rim of a large bowl filled with water. However, the challenge is immense. Trainees must spend hours moving around the bowl while carrying a bucket of water. As the bucket gradually becomes heavier, the difficulty increases. When the bucket is finally emptied, the practitioner has completed the exercise and proven their mastery of the technique. Diamond fingers. Shaolin training does not stop at developing the major parts of the body. The monks astonish the world by refining even their fingertips. In Shaolin martial arts, no part of the body is neglected, no matter how small, and the fingers are forged into some of the most dangerous weapons imaginable. From a very young age, monks begin training by pressing their fingertips into tree trunks, stone walls, or other solid materials. Day after day, their fingers grow harder, stronger, and capable of withstanding extreme pressure. These exercises are not only about endurance, but about transforming the fingertips into precise offensive tools, capable of inflicting serious damage with a single touch. At an advanced level, monks enter the final stage of training known as diamond fingers. Considered one of the most brutal disciplines in Shaolin martial arts, it allows a master to support their entire body on their fingertips, pull rusty nails from wood, shatter tree trunks, or even break stone using the power of a single finger alone. Impressive pain tolerance. Alongside their speed and strength, the extraordinary ability of Shaolin monks to endure pain never fails to amaze. From a very young age, they are forged in harsh conditions, where mind and body must work in perfect harmony, bound together through traditional training methods passed down for generations. Through specialized practices, the monks learn to harness their inner energy, known as ki, an invisible force that enables them to withstand impacts that would seem unbearable to most people. At the same time, deep breathing exercises and daily meditation gradually build an unshakable foundation for both the body and the mind. Over time, the body becomes hardened while the spirit grows increasingly resolute. It is this balance that allows Shaolin monks to experience pain differently from ordinary people. To them, pain is not an obstacle, but a natural part of the training journey, a trial that must be overcome to reach a state of near invincibility. Iron Body Technique. Amid the tranquil mountains, where the sound of wooden prayer blocks and drifting incense fills the sacred air of the Shaolin Temple, there exists a training method so severe that merely hearing its name sends chills down the spine: the Iron Body Technique. It is considered one of the most brutal forms of training, where the line between pain and power slowly begins to blur. Unlike conventional physical training, Shaolin monks do not train for aesthetic physiques. Their goal is to forge unbreakable willpower and push endurance to its absolute limits. The process begins gently. While in a meditative state, they rub their palms across the abdomen, allowing the skin and muscles to gradually toughen in preparation for what lies ahead. Once the body has adapted, the true hardship begins. Wooden mallets are used to strike the abdomen with increasing force. Eventually, these are replaced with iron hammers, each blow landing with thunderous intensity. What astonishes outsiders most is that despite enduring such violent impacts, the monks remain eerily calm. This resilience is not the result of magic, but of years of relentless training. Over time, their bodies become strong enough to absorb powerful strikes without sustaining injury. To ordinary people, this seems impossible, but to Shaolin warriors, pain is not an enemy, it is a companion, a tool that helps them achieve total control over both body and mind. Iron groin training. Through an extremely demanding training process, Shaolin monks gradually condition this vulnerable area to withstand forces that seem almost unbelievable. This technique, also known as the Golden Cicada, requires a perfect balance between physical conditioning and mental stability. Only when the mind is completely steady can the body endure the intense stress of such training. First, the monks learn to eliminate all distractions, especially fear of pain. Once the mind has been tempered to a calm and stable state, they begin exercises designed to harden the groin area through repeated controlled impacts. With perseverance and an iron will, their bodies gradually adapt in remarkable ways. Though it may sound absurd, real-life demonstrations have proven its effectiveness. Anyone attempting to defeat a Shaolin monk with a low blow may very well end up suffering the consequences themselves. Raising body temperature with the mind. It may sound unbelievable that humans can control their body temperature using only the mind. This ability seems like something taken straight from science fiction, but in reality there are people who can truly do it. These are Tibetan monks, who developed this skill in the freezing conditions of the high mountains of northern India. While most of us would be shivering uncontrollably in such cold, they remain perfectly calm. So how do they achieve this? The secret lies in an ancient practice called Tummo Yoga, a specialized form of yoga that requires monks to meditate outdoors in extreme cold. During deep meditation, they focus their minds so intensely that they can raise their body temperature by more than 8 degrees Celsius above normal. To demonstrate this ability, monks participate in challenging competitions where they wrap themselves in cold, water-soaked sheets and race to dry them before sunrise. The monk who dries the most sheets is declared the winner. At first glance, this may seem extreme, but it is simply part of the rigorous training they undergo. Scientific studies support these claims. Research conducted by Dr. Herbert Benson, a cardiologist at Harvard, showed that these monks can regulate oxygen intake, thereby influencing body temperature and even brainwave activity. Another study in 2013 by Maria Koshevnikov further confirmed that through specialized breathing techniques and meditation, monks can induce a fever-like effect, causing their body temperature to rise dramatically. While this ability is truly remarkable, only those with extraordinary discipline and dedication can ever hope to achieve it. A strict dietary regimen. When discussing the harsh training process of Shaolin masters, diet is an essential element that cannot be overlooked. Unlike ordinary eating habits, the monks' meals are built upon Buddhist philosophy, designed not only to sustain physical strength, but also to nourish the spirit. A monk's day begins very early, around 5:30 a.m. The first meal is served at 6 a.m. and consists of a traditional bean soup known as 8 treasure soup, a nutrient-rich dish that also symbolizes an auspicious beginning. Lunch is taken at 11:30 a.m. and features a light, simple menu of tofu, white rice, and a variety of fresh green vegetables. In the evening, around 5:30 p.m., the monks eat a modest dinner of noodles or bread made from black or yellow wheat, foods that provide lasting fullness while remaining easy to digest. Notably, Shaolin monks never snack and do not drink water during meals to aid digestion. They completely abstain from meat, fish, and eggs, following a high-fiber, low-fat vegetarian diet that still provides all the essential nutrients the body needs. Remarkably, this diet also contains the mineral strontium, which is believed to contribute to the exceptional physical strength of Shaolin masters. Beyond enhancing physical performance, this dietary regimen helps reduce the risk of conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease, making it one of the healthiest and most effective diets practiced today. Fearless. While most people seek to avoid fear, Shaolin monks approach it in a completely different way. From a young age, they are taught that fear is not an enemy, but a natural part of spiritual growth. Instead of running from it, they learn to face it, accept it, and ultimately overcome it. Through relentless training, the monks gradually develop an unshakable mindset, one that remains calm and steady in the face of adversity. They understand that fear largely originates in the mind, and mastering one's thoughts is the key to controlling emotions. Shaolin training therefore goes far beyond physical conditioning. It also purifies the mind and expands mental boundaries. This journey of confronting fear shapes individuals who are strong both physically and spiritually, delivering a profound message. True strength does not lie in muscles, but in inner stillness. Real power does not come from brute force or weapons, but from perseverance, discipline, and perfect harmony between body and mind. If you too feel inspired by Shaolin masters and wish to continue exploring the fascinating mysteries of martial arts, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss our upcoming videos. For now, thank you for watching, and see you next time.